What legal service? You said you were waiting for legal service. I know what it is, but are you waiting now?
Yes, early fight.
Oh, Gio, help! Go, Josh, no foul!
The reason I'm asking for legal right, as you said, it's because well, actually, whose company is that?
Recover, Baz!
So how do you know it's right and not legal? Exactly. So it doesn't mean it's correct.
In the box!
It could be, yes. Yeah, that sounds logical. But not because everybody says, but because we thought about it and it sounds logical. That's something I accept.
Tied. Brilliant ball, mate. Well done. Good, Gio. Good, Dushan. Keep going. Well done.
Well, that's less logical than what you said before. Live graphic is perfectly logical. Yeah, but it would be interesting to find out, is it actually Aussie company? Oh, it is? Oh, then it is live then. You're right. Okay, so the reason I asked is because it's for you. Because sometimes they push me to death, and I'm happy that it's you, not me. Yeah.
Good time again.
Recover, tight. No foul.
You guys always use like every game.
Go forward. Good. Come on, Gio. Energy. Go, Pat. High, Andy.
Yeah, they're connected. That's how we
Recover, Marco. Red.
Yes, it is. It is deliberate.
Go forward, Jack. Take it. Hey! Yeah! Hey, that's from behind. That's how someone gets their leg broken. That's how a kid gets his leg broken.
On both sides. That's how they.
He's past the ball. He's got a standing leg.
So if they made it this way, it's okay. If you are at least 10 meters off the field, people are right in the field. That's right. They have no clue how to make it, and they got it. And then you have those people they could push it back easily, no problem. And that would be perfect setup. This be enough. So what I have to do, I position the camera on the right properly, and then I push it up forward. So that I can avoid, because during the game, what I do is I can only try to move the camera forward. But that's shaking and so trying to avoid that. There's no good solution for this. And in my reasoning, this was like the most effective. If anybody doesn't like it, explain to them what it is, and I'm happy to adjust any way they like. And if they more prefer to love everything but not seeing corners, but not today. I'm already all set up and ready. Yeah, okay, man. Yeah, call me if needs something. I have some right now like that. I can't see what I was doing. Otherwise, we don't think it's necessary.
chance. Go on, Tommy. Go now. Put him in. Good boy. Seb. Tommy, get him up now. Tommy, get him up.
Oh! Go, Gio!
Let's go, Gio! Come on! Push on!
Not good. Bring it down!
Go, pal. Go. Set, get across! Set! That one!
No time!
Go, ball!
Push and go!
Forward. Come up, Charles.
Once we go, move it through!
Get across! Go time. Help! Seb, stay this side!
Boys, more shots!
Yeah, look at this side. Nice drop. Drop. You can read it. Get up. Lucas, up. Pal, up. Ewan, connected. Got to jump. Aids, you must win this. Good boy, Aids. Forward, Pam. Drop off in your position now, Aiden. Aiden. Stay high, Ty. Get back, Pal. Brilliant, Roger. Recover! No! Lads, come on, recover, let's go! Pal, go, Pal. Don't try.
Get him, man!
If you're going to go up, hit the ball. Ricky, get someone else back. Milano, get back. Let you go. And he stay. Far post. Go, pal. Set up. Come on, Tommy. Lucas, set him up. Steady.
Kick him in, stay! Boys, give him in, free back close to the end. Stay with your man! Hold! Out! Second! Go tight! Go tight!
Go, Gio. Weber. Good, Charlie. Pal. Renshaw. Yes, pal. Aiden, hold the line. Higher, Jack. Close the gap, Seb. Seb, you've got to close that gap. Jack, stay. Marco, stay. Watch short. Watch short. Fine, get behind. Marco, you stay front. Yeah, good. Rujak, just stay there. Rujak, you're not so close. Protect the space, not him. That's it. Leave him there. Stay, Mark. Stay there. Aiden, back close. Come. Side!
Push on!
Hey, forward! Rachel, give it! Get back in your spot! Powell, finish it off! Run! Go, Ty, go, Ty! Switch it! Outcome! 16, into the box!
So Western Sydney Wanderers score number 41, Giorgio Passarati. Full time in the under 20s, Blacktown City 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 2. and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome to Landon Stadium, your Blacktown City and Western Sydney Wanderers in this round 28 clash of the NPL New South Wales men.
Round 28 rolls around to Landon Stadium, and 3 points could not be more important for these two teams. The top 6 race and the relegation battle has only gotten hotter after the results so far this weekend, and the pressure now falls to these two here today. Blacktown City a month ago looked a sure thing in 5th. Now they've slid to 6th, and finals isn't a done deal just yet. For the Wanderers, they make the short trip across from Rudy Hill, and they stare down the very real threat of automatic relegation. It's all to play for here at Landon Stadium in the NPL New South Wales men's competition. Will Constantinides here with you today. It promises to be a fantastic afternoon of football. All the rain of the weekend's gone has stayed away. Clear blue skies, a sunny Sunday awaits. And without any further delay, let's get you straight into the team news, because there is a little bit to talk about. Starting first with Blacktown City. Well, their slide in form has been well documented over the last few weeks, and that midweek loss against Sydney United 58 has put their final spot in real jeopardy and has crawled Sydney United into a much better position as a result, and that puts Blacktown City in a very tough position here today. And so their full 11 goes like this. In goal is number 1, Caden Henderson. Number 5, Grant Lynch. Number 6, Adam Berry. Number 7 is Travis Major. Number 9, Keanu Moore. Number 10, Maxim Yej. Number 14, their top scorer, Mitch Malia. Number 16, Ben Berry. Number 18, Nick O'Brien. Number 23, Jacob Kresnar. And number 4, the new inclusion, is Lockie Campbell. As for Richie Cardozo's Western Sydney Wanderers, a tough 1-1 draw last time out at home against St. George City, which was a real chance for them to walk away with 3 points. They were up a man and up a goal at one point in the game, only for City to claw back a point for themselves. And they make plenty of changes off the back of that, and the cavalry has well and truly arrived for Richie Cardozo's side with some big name inclusions to try and bolster his side's chance of walking away today with all 3 points. Aiden Simmons, Oscar Priestman and Aiden Hammond are all into the lineup, all of which have featured regularly for the A-League men's outfit. In goal, starting as always, number 1, Tristan Vidakovic. Number 4, Ricky Franson. Number 9 is Alat Abdul Rahman. Number 10, Edmund Haddad. Number 18, Awan Lawal. Number 22, Jesse Cameron. Number 27, Julian Kopp. Number 31, Aiden Simmons. Number 28, Oscar Priestman. Number 21, Aiden Hammond. And number 2, Nathan Barry. That's a total of 5 new inclusions to the starting 11 after last week's draw, so it really is plenty of changes for Richie Cardozo's side. They sit, as the weekend rolls in, 2 points away from Mount Druitt above them in the playoff spot, and 3 points away from the Mariners in total safety. With all that out of the way, all that remains is kickoff. Mitch Malia will get us underway as Yej lofts one up towards Travis Major, playing out on the wing. You might hear away to our left the Wanderers fans have travelled. It's, as mentioned, probably the shortest away trip of the season for the Western Sydney Wanderers, just on the other side of Blacktown from Rudy Hill out here in Seven Hills. Here is Grant Lynch. Now Jacob Kresnar. And these two teams have played plenty of fiery battles in their time these last couple of years. We'll get to that in a moment. Meanwhile, Lynch is looking over the top for Mitch Malia. Vidakovic will easily claim. As Vidakovic will just knock it around the back. He's got Barry and Franson, both scholarship players, as is Vidakovic. Here is Haddad drifting inside, trying to cut past Yej was Julian Kopp. Here he is back on the ball, and now the Wanderers can keep moving the ball. They've only beaten Blacktown City once. They've never beaten them at Landon Stadium. Meanwhile, Hammond is dispossessed. Now it's back at his feet. mentioned, both these two teams playing for very different things. 3 points just as important for both. It's probably the Wanderers who need it more considering their potential relegation, but make no mistake, Blacktown City making the finals is the bare minimum for this football club. They have almost never missed the NPL finals in the Mark Crittenden era. Here is Nathan Barry. Switch of play out to Cameron. Haddad with a quick show of speed. Gets away from a couple of Blacktown City defenders, and now Simmons is on the march down this left-hand flank. Aiden Simmons. He's a natural right footer. He does like to cut inside. Now is Haddad. That pass is picked off though, and Blacktown City can think about building a counter here. They've won it back in a good position here, the Wanderers, as Abdul Rahman was trying to burst forward. Blacktown City clear. Simmons. He's unable to link up with Hammond there, and easily dealt with by Nick O'Brien. He'll let that roll away. Of course, plenty of high-profile absentees for Blacktown City. No Jack O'Brien, of course. He's still on crutches and in a moon boot. Also no Danny Choi. Priestman with a good pinch in midfield. Now Hammond links up with Abdul Rahman. The Wanderers try and burst their way forward before it's easily nodded down, and Caden Henderson takes that into his arms. Blacktown City defensively, they can be a side that can offer holes at times. It's probably been their biggest weakness so far this season, has been their defensive consistency. Lockie Campbell goes down the line. Major nods it back, only straight onto the chest of Kopp. Lynch steps in to intervene, and now he has his head up looking for the speed of Mitch Malia. Malia has Adam Berry alongside him. That's where he goes. Berry, ball central, looking for more. Headed clear by the Wanderers, and back it goes again with Yej. Moore, Campbell. And now it's Blacktown City's turn just to get their foot in possession. The Wanderers have probably held slightly more through the opening few minutes. Kresnar. Now with Lynch. Blacktown City in their back three, back five, however you like to put it. With Kresnar advancing forward on that left side. Tries the cross, deflects back towards him. Here is Lynch. Berry. Now Nick O'Brien. And this is good from Blacktown City. Side to side they go. Maxim Yej. Whips a low whipping cross in. Might sit kindly here for Blacktown City. Campbell was looking for the cut back to Malia. Now it's with Moore. And for a brief moment, the door was slammed shut on a potential shot by Lockie Campbell, who's found himself in the goals this season, as Nick O'Brien takes no chances, plays that out on the sideline. And you might hear the trumpets blaring away to our left. The Wanderers fans, the RBB, have made the trip over. Good to see in the NPL. These games really, really matter, even down the academy level. As Simmons slipped, he maybe was trying to just avoid that, sensing that he knew he had the throw. Abdul Rahman here is looking to get him behind. Lawal laying it off. Here is Aiden Hammond. Finds himself in the corner with Campbell for company. Has sliced a good ball through for Haddad. Haddad, in the first corner of the game, will go the way of Blacktown City. And you can see just the added influence of Aiden Hammond and Oscar Priestman and Aiden Simmons, just the players with that extra bit of speed in possession, can keep things going for the Wanderers. Here's Hammond. Now it's top of the box for Oh, it's off the crossbar by Haddad. He caught that so well. And a big scare for the Blacktown City defence. The Wanderers fire the first warning shot, and they can't say it hasn't been coming because the Wanderers have certainly looked threatening, dancing around the edge of the area. And it was Haddad who got a good ball away. It set up almost perfectly for him. Almost beat Caden Henderson. Campbell, pass around the corner, won't go. Priestman intercepts. Here's Priestman again. Nick O'Brien steps in. Him and Marley have to get out of each other's way, and it's Priestman that's the beneficiary. Cop sliding out to Cameron. The Wanderers are playing a nice brand of football at the moment. Lawal. Cop is put under pressure by that pass. It allows Blacktown to come away with it. Here is Moore. Berry. Kresnar. Yeah, she's looking for that direct option to Malia, and that's where he's been able to find him as Campbell gets forward as well. This is good from Blacktown City. Malia. Double team there by both Simmons and Barry. That's good defending by the Wanderers. Abdul Rahman has to go all the way back to his keeper. Oscar Priestman can drive it out of midfield. Haddad. Spinning ball will just get away from its intended target, which was Cameron, as Kresnar plays back to his keeper. Wanderers clear up the field. Major, lovely chested control for Moore. Was looking to just go back from where he came from, and that means the Wanderers can keep going as Simmons will have plenty of space to try and pick out this pass. It's been a very fast start to proceedings here at Landon Stadium. A lovely switch of play for Cop. That's right on the chest of Cameron. Shapes to cross, decides against it. Now it's with Lawal. Good football by the Wanderers. Cameron was looking for that pass. Haddad still, and Blacktown City have to be careful here. They don't cough it up in a bad position, as Lawal was late. As was, I think, Edmund Haddad.
Once we get him there, fucking Aussie, and then we're out again.
Wanderers will definitely be happy with how they've started here. First 10 minutes, and they've had the best chance of the game so far. But with how things have been this season, it's been hard to get results away from home. Meanwhile, the ball was still rolling, and Henderson will have to retake. Wanderers have just had the one win away from home this season. Would love to pick up a second here today. Only other away win was in the junior Sydney derby at the Ellenden Sports Centre against Sydney FC just a couple of weeks ago, so not too far removed from that result. Abdul Rahman slips up, and that invites Blacktown City to win it back. They can't keep it though. Here is Cameron. Priestman. That first time pass from Priestman almost unlocked the Blacktown City midfield. Cop keeps it moving. Haddad. Hammond checks to the shoulder and sees that Simmons was maybe just a little bit behind where he wanted him, so they go back to the right-hand side with Jesse Cameron. Now Simmons is going to be found here. It's just slightly undercooked though. Malia is trying to track back. It'll be on Hammond's feet. Simmons. Aiden Hammond, he's the one that can make something happen here. Haddad around the corner for Lawal. And again, just that final pass is missing from the Wanderers. They're threatening this Blacktown City defence well as Oscar Priestman is stepping in. Major trying to seal out his man, can't do so. Cop. Major makes up for it, but it's only to the benefit of Abdul Rahman and Hammond. Here is Aiden Hammond. He can hit them from range. Just no way through. Black shirts surrounding him. And now Malia We'll get to this ahead of Barry, and he had a bit to go there from Nathan Barry. You might have heard those score updates coming from the PA system. I feel like I'd have taken the lead at Lambert Park against Sutherland. The game to watch for the Wanderers is that one between the Central Coast Mariners Academy and St. George City. And Lucky Campbell is not happy with that one being called out of play, and I think he's just going to receive a bit of a talking to here. Mark Crittenden isn't happy either. It was right in front of the Blacktown bench, which is why it's attracted all this attention. Simmons. Priestman. If the Wanderers could find their way out here, there's space on that right-hand side, and Vidakovic moves it promptly on for Jesse Cameron. And so the Mariners are engaged with St. George City right now up at Plume Park. Mariners are 3 points ahead of the Wanderers coming into today's play. Numbers forward here for Western Sydney. Alat Abdul Rahman. Jags inside on the right, crawls to keep possession and does so. Hammond was trying to find his way through. Alan Lawal couldn't keep the attack alive, and it's Moore who comes away with it. And after all that, it'll be a foul in favour of Blacktown City. Now the game just takes a moment to breathe. It's been all action here, just under 15 minutes gone. No surprises, really. These two teams, local rivals of sorts, just a few kilometres difference between the two. Blacktown City enjoy a great record, especially at Landon Stadium. They've never lost to the Wanderers, as mentioned. They've only lost to the Wanderers once since the Wanderers were promoted to the NPL. Malia has gotten the other side of Simmons here. He floats the ball up, intended for more. Vidakovic grabs with one hand. Well dealt with by Western Sydney Wanderers custodian. There's actually been a red card in each of their last 5 meetings between these two teams, so they tend to be quite fiery affairs. They tend to be quite high scoring as well. 4-0 earlier this season, where Blacktown City got the better of them at Wanderers Football Park. And they love a result like that here today, Blacktown City, just to get some momentum going again. Finals aren't a done deal. They've still got to mathematically secure it now that they're in 6th. They're 3 points ahead. Yesh goes direct. Major is on the chase here, and he's gotten the other side of the Wanderers defence, looking for that deft ball up towards Malia. It is here for Mitch Malia. Vidakovic at full stretch to deny him. And that is the combination of two players that have played together for many, many years, Travis Major and Mitch Malia. It seems like there was no way that Travis Major was going to find that pass to Malia, and he couldn't have put that in a better position. Malia still had a bit to do, though. And in the end, well saved by Tristan Vidakovic. And now Blacktown City get their first corner of the game. Malia to take, and now there's a bit of a tangle up between Alat Abdul Rahman and Lockie Campbell. And now there's a bit of housekeeping for the officials to do. They're still tangled up here. Campbell is trying to wrestle free, as is Lynch, who's almost trying to run a screen for him. Campbell couldn't connect with it. Wanderers were thinking about the counter. It goes out of play instead. Nathan Barry looking for the direct option to Hammond. And 2 balls on the pitch. Caden Henderson will jog across to get that out of play. Interestingly enough, only 3, so rather only 1 of the 4 scorers back in their meeting in May on the pitch today. It was Fernandez, O'Brien, Choi and Major. Only Travis Major starts in today's game. There's a bit of feeling starting to creep into it. Wanderers actually had 2 players sent off in their meeting earlier this season, both Franson and Nizam. Franson out there today. Kopp has found Hammond in a good position. He could drive forward through midfield. Simmons likes to cut inside. He's given it away though, but it'll be bailed out by the whistle. Campbell was grabbing him. Simmons. Oscar Priestman. He's looking for the switch of play. Now, they like this left-hand side. No surprises. That's the wing that Aiden Hammond is on, as is Aiden Simmons. Abdul Rahman can't force his way past Maxim Yej, who holds up well and holds it out for a goal kick. See, Wanderers are set up in this press. They want to try and force Blacktown City into errors. The game has become a bit more even since the opening 10 minutes, where they struck the crossbar. Priestman. Cameron has acres of space to charge into if he likes. Awan Lawal is checking short. Now Aiden Simmons has been spotted here, and these wing-backs are bombing forward for the Wanderers with good intent. Simmons uses Hammond alongside him. Shaping up is Hammond. Blacktown City are well set defensively for the time being as the Wanderers try to move them around. Haddad picks it up. Kopp thought about shooting, decides against it. And now Grant Lynch says enough of that and sends it back up to the halfway line. Franson. Malia had almost gotten into him there. Vidakovic. Franson again. Have to be careful here, the Wanderers. Now the Blacktown City defence step up a little bit. Barry. Vidakovic. Malia is right there to try and meet him, and Vidakovic has to go long. Up towards Abdul Rahman, who wins that in the air, and Awan Lawal can try and play for the second ball before it's sent away by Ben Berry. Haddad. Franson. Cameron. Haddad. Lynch is there to intercept. Now he makes a run of himself. Lynch just turns it over, and that might temporarily leave a hole. Maxim Yej has to try and plug it by stepping into the back three. Hammond goes to ground under pressure, and Moore got into him illegally there. And now the Wanderers are trying to go quickly. Awan Lawal was away, but they're told to just take things back a little bit. Hammond. Adam Berry steps up out of midfield, and that might trigger the press as now Keanu Moore steps out as well, and they force the error there, Blacktown City. That was the intended goal, and that'll please Mike Crittenden and his coaching staff greatly. As mentioned, Blacktown City have rarely ever not played finals football. 2020 was the last time that they didn't play, and that was actually during the COVID-shortened season, so could maybe excuse them for missing it that year. I think a win here today should do it. We'll put them 6 points ahead of Olympic. Barry gets across well to stand in front of Major, but couldn't keep it in play. Campbell is going to shape for this long throw. Malia and Major in the box. And they'll go backwards instead to Nick O'Brien. Lynch. Now they look for a different angle on the cross. Yej has floated out towards the back post, and he's actually offside. So that one comes to an end for Blacktown City. So the only time that Blacktown City have missed finals in the NPL New South Wales competition in the post-NSL era was 2008, 2013 and 2020. And it's just 3 times in the space of about 20 years that Blacktown City have not been featured in the postseason. It is an outstanding record. And a win today should just about get them there. 6 points with 2 games to go. Olympic do have a superior goal difference. Campbell goes in strongly but fairly, stays with the Wanderers. Game has really evened out these last 10 minutes. Chances have been hard to come by, especially for Blacktown City. They did have that big one for Mitch Malia. Both have had big chances. Haddad's half volley, which hit the crossbar, and then Mitch Malia's one-on-one. Blacktown City as well. This is actually going to be the first season that they won't be in the top 4 for a little while as well. They've had 4 straight seasons inside the top 4. If they lock up one, a 5th or 6th spot, finals will be good, but still a bit of a down year by their lofty standards. All the experience they have, there is no doubt that they can make a real run of things in the finals. If they finish 5th, likely they'll play against Rockdale Illingdon. Mr. Dad can't get past the wall. Malia was at full stretch to deny him and just clears that up down the other end. No one's really there, but it gives Blacktown City a chance to reset. There's Vidakovic. Has to go long up towards Lawal. O'Brien and Ben Berry, a combination of the two, win it, but they can't keep it. Blacktown City. Simmons. Cop. Barry. There's every chance the Wanderers can get something here today. As mentioned, the big inclusions give them a real shot. If you watched this competition last year, you'll know that the Wanderers were actually top of the table for almost the entire first half of the 2024 NPL New South Wales season, when they had the likes of Priestman, Eunice, Aiden Hammond, that man on the ball there, playing week in, week out. And then as those players dropped out of the squad is when things started to dissipate. Major. It's been found well by Yej. He has time to try and pick out a cross here. Travis Major. Floated ball in. Campbell is arriving late, as is Malia. And Simmons held his ground well to deny both of them. Wanderers can dig themselves out here. They split the midfield to Cop. Haddad has options aplenty to pick out from. Now he looks for Lawal, and it was just slightly too powerful for him to latch onto there, but those are the holes that they can look to exploit.
Where are we?
Campbell. Lynch. Now they look up top. Travis Major's the man they're looking for. Moore keeps it alive for him. Jacob Kresnar likes to get forward and likes to drive at defences. Cuts back and they'll take the throw. Jacob Kresnar has enjoyed a productive season at Blacktown City this year. 4 goals to his name for the wing-back. Has definitely benefited from a system which allows him to burst forward with greater frequency. Abdul Rahman is dispossessed, but Haddad has it still. Wanderers have done well at winning the second ball here. Every time they've lost it, there's been another player there to help out. There's Nick O'Brien. We'll give it back to Mitch Marley, who's dropped all the way into the back line to help out here. There's Ben Berry, who's looking for Kresnar on that crossfield switch. So 28 minutes going here at Landon Stadium. Still no score. It's been a very tight game. These last 15 minutes, both sides have had a major chance each way. The draw doesn't do all that much for either. It'll put Blacktown City 4 points clear of 7th place Olympic. Meanwhile, Hammond is trying to get in behind. The flag will go up though, and there wasn't much in that at all, but it was maybe a step ahead there, was Aiden Hammond. Had a one-on-one against Caden Henderson waiting for him, had the flag stayed down. So a point for Blacktown City puts them 4 points ahead of 7th placed Olympic. And back into 5th position, 1 point ahead of Sydney United. Meanwhile, for Western Sydney, it'll put them a point behind Mount Druitt in 15th, the Pro Rail playoff spot, and 2 points behind the Mariners. Kresnar clears up towards Major, uses his back there to keep it going, but Wanderers have a pretty nice hold on possession. Cameron, not the first time he has had space to work with. Haddad will be taken wide, but Wanderers have it in the attacking third here. Kopp. He's looking for Simmons. He'll find him now. Simmons. Floated ball in. Lawal's the man he wants. It'll fall back out kindly here for Jesse Cameron. Now he puts a cross in. Cleared away by Blacktown, and Keanu Moore can bounce it off Campbell. Couldn't wrap his foot around it though, but the Wanderers are starting to build some serious pressure here. There's Alan Stajic, will play ball boy and clean that up. As he's been through almost every game this season. Watching the NPL side, Alan Stajic. A lot of players will be featuring regularly for him. As mentioned, Aiden Hammond, Simmons, Priestman. These are all guys that have played very regularly for the A-League men's outfit. A few other players in this squad on scholarship deals as well. Hammond actually started that game against Heidelberg, but was taken off injured. And now Blacktown City have a chance here with this deep free kick. Importantly for the Wanderers, there is still no score up at Plume Park between the Mariners and St. George City. Adam Berry and Maxim Yej over this one. What can they create here, Blacktown City? Berry, floated ball, it's going to go overall, and Nathan Barry got the call and just let that go out of play for a goal kick instead of nodding it out himself for a corner.
Hey, someone be a pass, they're on the way. Go, Simon.
Simmons takes over. Her dad overlaps him instead. Her dad will bounce out for him. Hammond is getting across, and Campbell and Hammond get all tangled up here. Play continues though, and they'll come back for the foul. And Lockie Campbell is going to be carded for pulling Aiden Hammond off the ball, and that's been brewing a little bit now. There's been a few little niggles off the ball, a few shirts being grabbed, a few pushes exchanged. And now Lockie Campbell pays the price with a booking, and we'll have to see out an hour if he's to play the full 90 on a caution. And that's the threat that someone like an Aiden Hammond poses. Highly rated youngster. Expect to see him playing plenty of games this A-League men's season. He's been featured heavily in the Australia Cup despite the Wanderers' exit. And Oscar Priestman is in-swinging right-footed delivery. A short corner type situation here, just a few metres in from the sideline. A good opportunity here for the young Wanderers to try and take the lead. Priestman goes short to Simmons. Now they reverse the ball. Haddad gets to the byline, cuts it back, and Caden Henderson is there. The training ground move doesn't quite pay off for Richie Cardozo's young side. They're certainly threatening, that much can be said. Campbell almost dispossessed it fortuitously, fell back to him though. Henderson has to go along with Laval pressuring him. Cameron gets it back with the Wanderers, and they were looking for that ball in behind. Here's Cameron. I have to say the Wanderers have looked the more dangerous of the two, just over half an hour gone. Hammond has drifted centrally, has tried to become more involved as the game has gone on. Now a player goes down. He's told to get up as Cameron burst forward. Haddad has been really involved. And now there's another tangle off the ball with Campbell and Alan Abdul-Rahman. Play continues for the time being. Here goes Simmons. Still Aiden Simmons was looking for that top corner and almost found it. And there's a bit of discussion on both benches now about this coming together between Lockie Campbell and Alan Abdul-Rahman. And now Alan Stajic and Mark Crittenden are having a bit of a chat about what's going on here. Old friends, no doubt. They exchange a smile. They've both been around this part of Sydney for a little while. And the point still remains that Lockie Campbell is on a booking already. And I think Ala Abdul-Rahman was just trying to goad him into something there. Now it's Major's turn with Barry to get all tangled up, and that time Barry's the infringing party. Travis Major is in a hurry, wants to go quick, and is looking for Mitch Malia. And now Blacktown City can try and just get more of a foothold in possession. And defensively, they're not exactly one of the strongest sides in the competition. They actually concede the 12th most goals, despite being in 5th position on the live ladder. Campbell could drive forward here as options left and right. He goes right to Mitch Malia. Malia towards the penalty spot is looking for Major. It almost fell kindly. Here it is for Kresner. Takes a big deflection though. And that'll be another Blacktown City corner. Another goal at Lambert Park. Apia lead 2-0. That puts them a point behind league leaders Northwest Sydney Spirit, who have a game in hand, of course. That'll be played this coming week against St. George FC. And now Grant Lynch and Aiden Simmons are all tangled up together. This is really starting to turn sour here at Landon Stadium. And I think Grant Lynch and Aiden Simmons seem to be a little careful there. Lynch, especially from what I saw, gave a big old shove to young Aiden Simmons, and now there's a bit extras between them. And now this might potentially warrant a booking if it continues any further. Nevertheless, Mitch Amalia is over there waiting to take a corner. Now he takes it. They're looking for Grant Lynch. Vidakovic comes, and I think Lynch was all wrapped up with Aiden Simmons there and committed a foul as Vidakovic wanted to go quickly. The ball was still rolling. Sides in real need of 3 points. As mentioned, Blacktown City are winless in 3. They've picked up just 6 points. Correction, 5 points. Meanwhile, Malia has picked it up there, and, well, a terrible error from Tristan Vidakovic almost paid the ultimate price. And Blacktown City, who have defended for the best part of half an hour, are now starting to get into the attacking half with a bit more regularity. Haddad. Cameron, touch was heavy. No chances taken by Ben Berry. Sends it up into the grandstand. Great old Sunday afternoon here in Seven Hills. As Lynch stands tall, and Lawal wanted a foul. Instead it'll be a Blacktown City goal kick, and Alan Stajic has made his way from the grandstand behind the bench down to basically on the bench. These games are so important for the Wanderers to try and keep their youngsters in the NPL top flight. So important for their development. League One is a notoriously difficult league to get promoted out of. Just ask any one of the 6 or 7 sides that are vying for promotion or have been vying for promotion this season. So many different sides have been top of League One in the automatic promotion spot. Right now it's UNSW. Teams like SD Raiders, Northern Tigers, and Mitch Malia has gone down here. And this is a worrying sign for Mark Crittenden and Blacktown City. Already no Jack O'Brien. That's a significant loss in terms of goal scoring output. His 8 goals aren't on the pitch here today. And Mitch Malia, who has 10 goals, their leading scorer, looks like his afternoon is about to be ended. 10 goals and 8 assists, a total of 18 goal contributions through 27 games this season is a very handy record for Mitch Malia, who was forced to medically retire and then through a miracle recovery process has found his way back playing NPL and has had a fantastic season this year. And so the burden of replacing him is going to fall to young Seb Hayward. And it gives a bit of a drinks break for both these two teams. A pretty hot afternoon for August. Seb Hayward, who has 4 goals in all competitions this season. Lawal might play for the second ball here. It'll spin nicely for Caden Henderson. Just 5 minutes to go in this first half. It's been very cagey and very physical. Major with a good flick on. Seb Hayward is in play here. Tries to get around Simmons. And Cameron will take no chances and clear it towards our commentary position. Campbell looks for Major, who is now going to play, you think, potentially a more central role attacking-wise. Ben Berry does well to intervene. Adam Berry keeps it moving. Yej. Moore. Berry. Blacktown City haven't been down this end too many times this first half. Can they make it count with Travis Major? Has looked to get around the other side of Simmons, but that's good stand-up defending there by the young fullback. Now he has to dribble his way out of trouble with Moore pressuring him. Barry, they go across the face of goal and have found Jesse Cameron with all the space to play forward. Lawal. Simmons. Hammond. Holds up, and now he gets around Lockie Campbell, who is on a booking, of course. Can't dive into challenges. Kresnar. Lofting it up. Simmons. Travis Major was trying to sell something that the referees weren't buying. Cameron. Aerial ping pong for the time being, and Yej continues that before sending it out over the sideline. Simmons takes a heavy touch to get past Major, and Major is going to pick up a booking here, either for the challenge or for kicking the ball away. And I think Travis Major is saying that Simmons had stepped on the ball there. Now, whether that was of Simmons' own doing or as a consequence of Major's challenge is up for interpretation, depending on which team you support. So now Travis Major and Lockie Campbell both on bookings. I don't want to tempt fate here by bringing the stat up again, but I'll repeat it, that each of their last 5 meetings have had a red card. And we've had 3 straight meetings with 2 red cards, including earlier this season. Hammond rides the initial challenge, but can't get past Nick O'Brien without dragging him back. I think the Blacktown City players and fans are saying that Hammond deserved a booking. Judge going off precedent, but... And now Keanu Moore and Julian Copper coming together off the ball as well. Game played with real feeling into the final minute of regulation, and now Travis Major gets a foul going his way. And now it's all happening. Nathan Barry's picked up a bookie, the first Wanderers player, the 3rd in total in just the first half. It is all happening here at Landon Stadium. And as we get confirmation, just a minute of time will be added on. Yej, good shape on that free kick. It goes back to Lynch. It might still fall kindly here for Grant Lynch. Eventually the Wanderers hook it away from danger. Berry and Barry. And Berry again. Kresnar uses Adam Berry down the line. Cries of handball. And that one off Oscar Priestman, and this is a good final opportunity of the half, you'd think, here for Blacktown City. Adam Berry will go across to take. This will swing in towards Tristan Vidakovic with his right foot. Basically everyone is in an attacking position here for Blacktown City, bar Nick O'Brien and the keeper Caden Henderson. One last roll of dice before the half. Adam Berry goes low, cleared away at the first defender, and so we go into the sheds scoreless, but there has been plenty to talk about after that first half. 3 yellow cards already, plenty of off-the-ball incidents, and a couple of chances each way. As all the makings of an entertaining second half, especially with how much is on the line for these two teams. I've been Will Constantinides with you. We'll see you back shortly after a quick 15-minute break. Welcome back to the second half of football here at Landon Stadium. One change out of the break from the Western Sydney Wanderers. Perhaps no surprises there. Nathan Barry, who was on a booking, the centre-back, is replaced by Lockie Tilt. So all underway. Still level at 0-0, but there has been plenty of chances. There has been plenty of feeling in this one. Wanderers keeping a close eye on proceedings further north. We'll get to the scores from around the grounds in a moment. Meanwhile, Blacktown are on the charge. Here's Jacob Kresnar. Yej has time and looks for a ball over the top. Forces Tilt into his first piece of action. As Lynch can cushion it down for Berry. Tries to turn the corner past Priestman. Can't do so. And Oscar Priestman has been as involved as you would expect him to be. Started plenty of games for the A-League outfit last season. You'd expect him to do so again this year. Simmons. And Wanderers can move the ball around the back with Vidakovic. Now with skipper Jesse Cameron. And there's a second ball on the pitch. Whilst it wasn't really interfering with play, we have to stop nevertheless. So the quick scores from around the grounds. RP Leichhardt still lead 2-0 over Sutherland. Mariners and St. George City locked at 0-0, and Marconi and Manly also at 0-0. So the outcome of all that is, well, the difference between the Wanderers and the Mariners doesn't change. And they are still just the 1 point behind the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, who occupy the Pro Rel playoff spot, as Haddad trips up Jacob Kresnar, who's a little slow in getting back to his feet, but no question that was a foul. And Maxim Yej will set up for this free kick. Watch all the pushing and shoving inside. There was plenty of that in the first half. Campbell goes up and can't keep it down. But is well found though. I think with how tight this game has been, whoever draws first blood is going to be in a very handy position. As mentioned, these two teams have played high-scoring games, mostly to the benefit of Blacktown City. May of this year, City won 4-0. In July of last year, they won 3-0, which the Wanderers reversed earlier in the 2024 season with a 3-0 win of their own. Lawal does well despite heavy pressure. Cries of handball are waved away, and Travis Major is thinking about getting forward, had it not been for the head of Lockie Tilt. Cameron, well intercepted by Kresnar. A full stretch to stop that getting to Lawal. And then before that, 3-0. They played a scoreless draw in 2023 in the COVID shutdown season. A 2-3... Sorry, in 2023 as well. And then in the COVID shutdown season, when the Wanderers were briefly in NPL, Blacktown City beat them 5-2. So all but one of their meetings have had 3 goals or more. So an uncharacteristically cagey first half. Meanwhile, Hayward and Simmons are getting into it on the far side. Hayward committing the foul. If you've joined us late, it was Mitch Marley who was subbed off in the first half. Blacktown City's top scorer forced off with a knock, which might create some problems given they're already missing Jack O'Brien, and it doesn't look like he'll be back anytime soon. Haddad was looking for the switch. Intercepted. Moore. Major has it taken off his toes. Lawal. The Wanderers looking to play fast and with fluidity. Kopp has skipped away momentarily from Lynch. He's looking for the cross. Lynch stands him up and Lynch forces him out of play. Last touch off the veteran Blacktown City defender, much to his surprise. What can the Wanderers cook up from this corner? They had just the one in the first half. Haddad wants to go quick with Hammond. They went short last time, they go short again. Cameron tries a different crossing angle. Henderson has to come, punches it away. Falls back down for Simmons. Priestman. Will they look to launch it back in, or will they work it around? Tilt, thought about it. Simmons sits up for him. Pass is wayward though, and Blacktown City can breathe a sigh of relief. Lynch gets away from Abdul Rahman. Oh, it's given away though by Hayward. Straight to the feet of Haddad. That's going to be a Western Sydney throw. Lawal. It's allowed to bounce. Ben Berry has to get it away. Simmons rushing out to meet it. The Wanderers, as they did in the first half, have had more of the ball to start this second period. Moore went strongly. Cleared it away. Abdul Rahman is holding it up. Can't get through Ben Berry. It's a very experienced Blacktown City defensive line. Abdul Rahman went in strongly. No foul though. Maybe got away with one there. If that was any closer to Adam Berry, I think he might have been booked there. I like Abdul Rahman. Look at this Blacktown City backline. You've got Ben Berry, Lucky Campbell, Grant Lynch is the central three. Three of the most experienced defenders in the competition. Henderson comes and he has to use his head to get there. Took the risk, but it paid off enough. Cameron ducking inside. Now here it's Haddad. The Wanderers moving it with intent. Keanu Moore has been forced to do a lot more defensively than he has in attack. That's just been the nature of this game for Blacktown City. Tilt and France are going to make their way into the box here. This might be a long throw opportunity for Jesse Cameron with the two centre halves in the box. That's what he does. Lawal is the closest to it. Falls kindly for Priestman, who can strike it, but it was sprayed way left of the goal. Lawal onto his chest. He can turn. He's had to do a lot of running as Owen Lawal, especially in the press. Yej commits the foul on Kopp. Wanderers want to go quickly because they know that Aiden Simmons is free on the far side. Here he is. Has found Lawal potentially, but the flag is going to stop anything coming of that attack. And I think Henderson was trying to make a bit of any contact. Henderson goes up towards Travis Major. A little short for him though. Hayward tries to win the second. It's Haddad that comes down with it. Moore and Haddad. It'll be a Wanderers throw. Despite it being in Haddad's hands, it's actually been overturned. The assistant had the flag up for the Wanderers. It was overruled though. Abdul Rahman leads the charge on the press, forces Henderson to go long. Kresnar gets the license to get forward. Moore goes up and wins a good ball in the air. Unfortunately, Blacktown can't make the most of it. Abdul Rahman is alongside Aiden Hammond. Hammond is there. Clean defending by Lockie Campbell, who is still on a booking.
Let's go, Ed. Come on.
Simmons hooks it up. It's been a bit of that in this game. The clearances exchanged back and forth. Wanderers have probably had more controlled possession, but Blacktown City have largely kept them in the middle third or away from direct danger. They are set well as Lynch tries to go through Owen Lawal. Lawal gets the better of him, and then Grant Lynch left a bit extra there. Priestman. Cop. Haddad. Lynch is there again. And now the hole might open up here for the Wanderers with Lynch committed further forward. Cop had lost it. Simmons. Touch takes him into space. Simmons looking for that deft ball to Hammond. But again, this has been the story of the game so far for the Wanderers. They've had a lot of the ball, but with the way Blacktown are set defensively, they are proving very difficult to break down as Travis Major tries to get going on the far side. He's isolated as Hayward eventually comes to help him out. Hammond goes off his own back and he's going to keep it here with Abdul Rahman charging ahead of him. And Jesse Cameron is shouting for the ball on the far side. They decide to go back down the left, and eventually Oscar Priestman checks. And we'll go to Cameron via Cop. Haddad goes down the line. Yej is right on his touch and is a bit too eager and goes through his back. Meanwhile, Marconi have taken a 2-0 lead against Manly United, which is of more direct consequence to RP Leichhardt in their game than it is Blacktown City. They can't finish any higher than 5th. Cameron. They go short. Haddad will whip it in himself, but it's under hit. Sits up for Cop. Hayward is trying to get involved, and now Moore will take over. Keanu Moore has Travis Major up ahead, and, well, it was always going to be difficult to get that attack going. And I think Travis Major has just pulled up a little short, and he's feeling his hamstring, and immediately Mark Crittenden sends Ruben Awaratifi to start warming up. And I wonder if the man they call the mayor of Blacktown might be set to have his afternoon ended a little early. Priestman slides it out to Simmons. Abdul Rahman. It's been hard going for both Abdul Rahman and Lawal, the two players at the top of the attack for the Wanderers. Most of the work has been done in midfield or on the wings by Haddad or Hammond. Cop and Priestman just behind them. And I think that substitution is going to come through shortly. Awaratifi is just receiving final instructions. Cop has spotted Hammond on the far side. Campbell heads it up. It'll invite further pressure that he deals with well. Yej. Moore tries to get involved. It's won cleanly though by the Wanderers, and now they're thinking about racing away. Hammond and Haddad. Back out wide to Abdul Rahman. Something brewing here for Western Sydney. Abdul Rahman. Again, the door is slammed shut. And the Blacktown City defender swarming him the second that a shooting opportunity arose. They've done well in that part of the pitch defensively, have Blacktown. Henderson, again, he uses his head. Maybe could have used his hands there. He was inside the box. Maybe didn't want to take the chances. The end result is nevertheless positive for Blacktown as They have possession with Haywood on the far side. Major. Turned over. Simmons. Wanderers continue to build pressure. Hammond won't be able to keep it in. So now that sub will go through. Travis Major will exit after an hour's play, and I think that's definitely precautionary after pulling up short with an off-the-ball run a moment ago.
Going off the skipper, number 7, Travis Major. His replacement, number 25, Ruben Owaratifi.
And so the returning Ruben Owaratifi, of course, signed to Sutherland to start the season, and then returned back in the mid-season window to join Blacktown City, and now Travis Major is taking his time coming off. Of course, he's already on a yellow. Won't want to risk a second booking and missing next week. Nevertheless, he will exit unscathed, save for any potential injury. Hopefully, there is none. So Ruben Owaratifi back at Blacktown City against his former side, the Western Sydney Wanderers.
Now marking standings 3, leading man 91.
Be a like-for-like swap in attack. It's the second time that Mark Crittenden has gone to his bench. The sun has set just behind us. Nice cool change coming over the Landon Stadium pitch. Owaratifi and Simmons, former teammates, and Simmons committing the foul. What can Blacktown build here? They've been largely under the pump in this game. Good feet by Cameron to get away from Kresnar. Now Lawal exchanges passes with her dad. They want to keep going forward here, Western Sydney. Catch the Blacktown City defence backtracking. Kopp. Well intercepted momentarily by Ben Berry. That stops the attack. Now the cross comes in. Henderson is backpedaling, but makes it look easy as he claims and plucks that out of the sky. Lynch looking for that long ball down the line. Tilt gets up, and that means the Wanderers can keep it. Simmons, Priestman, Hammond, dispossessed by Campbell, who gave it away the second he won it. Lynch goes through Lawal, and somehow Grant Lynch still has possession. Lynch, the centre back, getting forward. Now it's with Haywood. Lynch has continued his run. Can Blacktown City take the opener here? Berry with the strike. Vidakovic palms it away. A well-worked move by the host, and it started with Grant Lynch just taking matters into his own hands before Vidakovic. It was at a decent enough height for him. It looks like the Wanderers are going to go to the bench soon as well. Tristan Arate being prepared. Haywood. Back it goes to Berry. Now the cross comes in on Vidakovic, and that time it's the Wanderers keeper's turn to collect from the air. And now Keanu Moore has gotten involved, and the whistle was late. And now Ruben Owaratifi has gotten involved, and now he'll get a card. It is really all happening. Owaratifi has been on for the best part of 5 minutes, and he's picked up a booking. I think Keanu Moore, you see those ones given for yellows. Lynch has been really solid at the back as Grant Lynch. Haywood gets away from Kopp. The advantage is played. And gets him again. Now Ruben Owaratifi is the target in behind. Tries to get past Tilt. Tilt is strong, shoulder to shoulder. Now the game is really starting to open up as we tick into the final 25 minutes of this round 28 contest. And looks like they'll process that sub now. Tristan Arate will enter, replace Haddad. A good shift by Edmund Haddad, it must be said. He's been one of the more involved in the Wanderers midfield.
Substitution for Western Sydney Wanderers going off number 10, Edmund Haddad. His replacement, number 24, Tristan Arate.
Kresnar, long throw up towards the height of Arate. Or Waratifi, I should say. Priestman. Both Abdul Rahman and Lawal are on the charge. Lynch allows it to bounce, but he's able to find Keanu Moore. They like this pass down the line for Waratifi, and now he can try and get past Tilt. Waratifi has gotten around the keeper, Ruben Waratifi, but the ball will just roll out of play, much to his own frustration. And I think the Blacktown City bench are feeling that Waratifi was dragged back by Tilt in the process. There was certainly some contact exchanged. Waratifi is looking lively as he's come off the bench. Of course, he's on a booking himself, so another thing to factor into the equation here as we are in the final 25 minutes of this one. Pressed by Waratifi, and now Blacktown City starting to find a bit of momentum perhaps.
Come on. Ammon. Ammon.
Lynch. Yeage flicks it on. Keanu Moore. Cameron was good in the air himself, and now Abdul Rahman is trying to get past Ben Berry. Quick shimmy from Campbell. He's given it away though. Arate. Cameron. Lynch. Now it's Blacktown City's turn. Starting to take over in possession. Into the feet of Ruben Waratifi. It doesn't bounce kindly for him though. Kopp. He's looking for the space and the speed of Alan Lawal. As mentioned, Blacktown City have never lost to the Western Sydney Wanderers here at Landon Stadium. A record that looks to be in some jeopardy with the way the Wanderers have been attacking in this game. Blacktown City still have plenty of threats though. That first half chance to Mitch Malia will still remains their best. Waratifi has been looking good with the fresh legs since he has come on. And now they found Arate in the gap, but the sideline will stop that attack. Moore is looking for Hayward. Can't find him though. It's a little bit isolated between the Blacktown City attackers right now with how much defending they've been doing. The link between the midfield hasn't been as present. Blacktown City will be the happier of the two with a point. And we'll put them 4 points above Sydney Olympic, who are in 7th spot. And we'll put Blacktown City back into 5th for another week. There's Hammond. He's attacking. Last touch will be off Maxim Yeage, and the Wanderers will have a corner coming their way.
Come on, get in. Where's Travis?
Hammond across to take. What can the Wanderers get here? They've been threatening all afternoon. Briesman shapes to go short. They go short again, the Wanderers. They get to whip one in direct from the corner. Priestman gets away from his man. Now he puts a cross in. Campbell gets it away from danger. As mentioned, the Wanderers only have one away win this season. They actually have the most away draws of any side in the competition with 7. The next highest is 5. And point does get them close a bit. They would love to get all 3 and get out of that auto relegation spot. Lawal was the target. Moore could turn, and now this is a bit more room for Blacktown City to work with as Moore just turns, slows things down, and knows that possession is what his side need right now. Lawal gets the call to go. Henderson lofts it up. Awaratifi wins the flick on. Second ball won by Western Sydney. Kresnar can get going. Puts a floated ball in, but Vidakovic will take those all afternoon. And he's been called into action, Vidakovic. He's been very good. That save from the Adam Berry strike from the top of the box earlier in the second half has been his most meaningful stop this period. And then he had that one-on-one save to deny Mitch Malia in the first. Another long clearance by Henderson. This one finds the feet of Awaratifi, but he can't keep it. Another sub is on the way for Mark Crittenden and Blacktown City. Arate has gotten him behind here. A good ball for Awan Lawal. Couldn't wrap his foot around it though. Skewed wide off the left boot, but good involvement by Tristan Arate. Was left alone and almost made the Blacktown City defence pay. There's Keanu Moore. Comes off for like swap in midfield with Jacob Maniti, which will put Maxim Yej a little further forward as Maniti will drop in. Simmons dances along the sideline and was out of play. So this actually, Wanderers have taken the throw, but about 20 metres further back from where the throw-in was actually initially. What all the confusion was about. It actually means the Wanderers can recycle and play a bit more controlled out of the back. Simmons. And Priestman. Yej. He's back there with Ala Abdul Rahman to pressure him. Lawal is turning but can't get away from Nick O'Brien. Awaratifi has won the flick on here, and now Yej is looking to get behind. And an important intervention by Lockie Tilt. For the brief moment, the Wanderers were caught out at the back. Meanwhile, Apia Leichhardt are really putting the Sharks to the sword. They lead by 5-0. Marconi lead 3-1 against Manly, and the Mariners and St. George City still at 0-0. The important thing for the Wanderers is they actually play the Mariners on the final day. And that game could well seal which team goes down and which team is in the playoff spot. Simmons, good touches to get away from a couple of Blacktown defenders. Blacktown City will be back here on the final day. I'll hope that 5th spot and finals is wrapped up by then. Blacktown City play Sydney FC away next week, and then they've got Wollongong at home. The Wolves still fighting for finals themselves. Picked up a handy draw against the Spirit. Would have liked to have gotten all 3 points though, and that would have opened things up for Apia as well in the title race. In comes the cross. It goes over all. Kept in by Tilt. Pressure continuing to build for the Wanderers. Yej sends that down the line. Simmons will have to scramble across to come and get it. Meanwhile, for the Wanderers, they play St. George FC and the Mariners. I'll be hoping that St. George are a little tired from their midweek game against the Spirit. Importantly, that game against the Mariners will be at Plume Park, where the Mariners have been proven to be very difficult to beat. They've knocked off some big scalps at Plume Park this season. Kresnar goes back to Lynch, and that's just gotten away from him. To make things a little awkward, Henderson clears it up. Awaratifi. Berry has found Campbell on the switch. Haven't seen him get forward really at all in the second half. Campbell. Cross is out of play. And that attack comes to an end for the hosts.
Jesse!
Arate and Kopp. Bounce. Abdul Rahman gets the better of it, and now Lawal can try and take Lynch one-on-one. Lynch holds him up well, though. Lawal is met by Kresnar. It's great stand-up defending by Grant Lynch, just to hold up a player who has the pace on him. Simmons. Priestman. Starting to get into winner territory now. It's been a really tight game. The chances have been hard to come by. Blacktown have defended well. The Wanderers have had more of the ball, but finding a way through has been difficult. Yej has won in a good spot here. Maxim Yej tries himself, rising over the bar. Simmons. Abdul Rahman. And Simmons look to combine down that left side. Flag has gone up from the official, it was out of play.
Game of the season, round 30, Sunday, the 31st of August. 4 o'clock from now, 3 o'clock, kick off, 1 o'clock in the other 20s, as we take on Wollongong Wolves in our final home game of the season.
Simmons. Importantly for Blacktown City, they are right now 10 minutes away from keeping a clean sheet, something that they haven't done in 6 games. I'd love to add a goal for themselves here. Would basically make finals all but mathematically locked in. 6 points would be the difference with 2 games to go. Lynch. Abdul Rahman is trying to create some pressure, but Blacktown City have been dealing with him well. Simmons and Yej. And now Yej gives him a bit of extras there as well. And this game had all that in the first half. It's cooled down a little bit in the second after the heated exchanges we saw earlier. Tilt is just going to put his foot on the ball and try and get this move going for the Wanderers. Lynch steps up. Another solid interception by Grant Lynch. He has been everywhere today. A very familiar sight. Seeing him bossing things at the back for the boys in black. Hammond can't wriggle his way free of Campbell. Budakovic. Cameron. Abdul Rahman is isolated up there. It means that Nick O'Brien can deal with it. Abdul Rahman stops him from going back to his keeper as Kresnar tries to turn down the line. Awaratifi and Tilt. Awaratifi is looking to get behind here. Ruben Awaratifi has gotten behind the fence to seal it against his former side. Ruben Awaratifi goes with the cartwheels and the flips. Has come off the bench and onto the score sheet. A handy finish to potentially seal all 3 points for Blacktown City and basically seal finals for another year for Mark Crittenden's men. It came from almost nothing. Maxim Yej with a delightful pass to find him. And I think Ruben Awaratifi just let his former employers know a little extra about that goal. And Blacktown City have been sustaining pressure, and they get one on the break. You can just see what that meant for Blacktown City, a side that has found form so difficult to come by. Coming into this game had just 4 points from their last 5 games. The only side with less points in their last 5 was the Sutherland Sharks. And a win could be all that more important as Lawal is trying to equalise. The pass was just half a metre away from him. And Mark Crittenden is barking out instructions to try and get this win over the line. It would be a crushing blow for the Wanderers. They've had so much of the ball and have had a couple of half chances, none that you could really say they should have taken, but have had the better of the ball, that must be said. And with the Mariners and St. George City locked at 0-0 still, they would lose ground and would find themselves 4 points behind the Mariners, who occupy safety, total safety, and they would be 2 points behind the Rangers, who occupy the Pro-Rel playoff spot. It'll be a Wanderers throw here. There is still plenty of time. 6.5 minutes plus stoppages, of which you think there'd be a decent amount given all the subs we've had. Awaratifi was instrumental in the Wanderers' promotion season from League One, or NPL 2 it was, as it was then called, and has an initial stint with Blacktown and played for St. George City as well. Signed for the Sutherland Sharks at the start of the season and then returned back to Blacktown in the mid-season transfer window and has netted himself and his team potentially a very important goal. As mentioned, Blacktown have only missed the NPL finals 3 times in 20 years. And only twice under Mark Crittenden. One of those times was in the COVID-shortened season in 2020. which was coincidentally the last time they missed finals. Arate into Lawal, chesting it down, was just waiting for someone and begging for someone to put their foot through it on the top of the box. And Awaratifi is trying still to be a presence up there. Meanwhile, full-time at the Palace, Marconi have defeated Manly 4-2, and Apia have put 5 past the Sutherland Sharks full-time there as well. So both Apia and Marconi are a point behind the Spirit in the title race. Spirit, of course, have a game in hand, which will be played this week, so all eyes on that one. It's truly shaping up to be a really exciting title race, top 6 race, and relegation race. It's rare that all 3 parts of the ladder are still up for grabs with a couple games to go.
Hey, get close here.
Maniti. Hammond. Can he be the one to create some magic, or will it be someone else? Wanderers begging for an equaliser here to salvage something from this game. They had a draw a couple weeks ago against Rockdale Illingdon. Came so close to defeating Manly the week before. It was a 90th minute winner from Jesse Perez that stole the points. Before that, it was a win against Sydney in the derby where they looked to have turned a corner, and then that tough loss, the late winner against Manly. A hard-fought 0-0 draw against Rockdale. And last week, they had the lead and the man advantage against St. George City. Only for St. George to equalise and take a point there as well. It is a league of very fine margins this season. And individual games or a short run of games can well define your season.
Some scores from around the grounds. Denver Park up here 5, defeated Sutherland Sharks 0. Blue Park City Coast Mariners is going to be 0.
Importantly for the Wanderers, it is still 0-0 at Plume Park. So safety will still be within reach. 4 points is going to be difficult to make up over 2 games, but the important thing is they play the Mariners on the final day. And that one may well be do or die. They hope it's not done before then. Yej, man who has the assist, commits the foul, and now they've got to get back quickly here. Blacktown, they don't want to expose themselves at the back. Hammond. Cameron is free on the far side. Now they get to him. Cop switch of play. Arate. Lynch is as present as ever. Maniti. Hayward. Tilt is strong. Waratifi will shield it and will take the throw in for his side. Blacktown City will be in no rush at all to get things started again. Arate couldn't keep it in. It'll be another Blacktown City throw. Kresnar happy to take a couple more valuable seconds off the clock. About a minute to go of regulation time here. Maniti. Blacktown City will be happy to keep it up this end of the pitch, and will be happy to keep the ball. O'Brien. Maniti. Campbell is the free man on the far side. Yej. A second here would do it for Blacktown. Lynch. Slides it wide. Jacob Kresnar. Will they head into the corner here, or will they think about a second? I think Waratifi has his mind on the corner. He is dispossessed though. Kresnar takes over shielding duties, and Waratifi left a little extra there for Tristan Arate and fouled him. All eyes turn to the fourth official as to how much time will be added on here. It's going to be 4 minutes of time added on. 4 minutes for the Wanderers to equalise. 4 minutes for Blacktown City to hold out here. Get more of a firm grip on that 5th spot. Potential finals tie against Rockdale Illingdon awaiting them if they finish there. Offside against Alan Abdul Rahman. And that's welcome news to Blacktown City. And Henderson will be tasked with taking this free kick again. Blacktown City in no hurry here. All winding down here for Blacktown. It's important for them because it means it's their first win in 3 games. They're winless in their last 3. Also their first clean sheet in 6. With games ahead of them, they'll be wanting to try and pick up a bit of form heading into finals. Of course, Rockdale are the other side that has not all that many points in their last 5. Both the teams in 4th and 5th have slid in the last month or so. And Blacktown City will back themselves at their potential finals tie against them. I want to try and create a bit of momentum, and this win will be the start of that. And they've had to really work for it though against the Wanderers, and the work isn't done just yet. Berry. Waratifi was looking for Yej and just casually passed it out of play. Cameron. Almost last chance saloon now for the Wanderers. Lynch is looking to shield it against the wall. He got a touch, which means he has to get another foot forward. And now it's almost all in the box here for the Western Sydney Wanderers. What do they have here? Do they have this equaliser to steal away a valuable point? In comes the long throw. It's into the mix. Lynch clears. Here is Hammond. Blocked. A great opportunity there for the Wanderers, but there was just a sea of black shirts. And meanwhile, in back play, Hammond. And I think it's Ben Berry on the deck. Or rather, Nick O'Brien. Actually, correction, it's neither of those two. It's Lockie Campbell. There's a bit of confusion as to whose ball it actually is because play was stopped for that injury. Now they're all just trying to sort it out. It'll be Wanderers' ball. Blacktown City have to defend again. Franson launches it up to Tilt, who chests it well. Simmons. They'll get another go here. Franson. Launched up towards Alat Abdul Rahman. Tilt brings it down. Now it's with Aiden Hammond. Again, too many Blacktown City defenders in the way. Cameron, the long throw specialist. Quick check of the watch from all the officials. This might be it for the Wanderers. Cameron lumps it in. Tilt flicks it on. Hammond is in the mix, as is Lynch. Here is Simmons. Off the back of a defender, though. And full time at Landon Stadium. Blacktown City get back in the winner's circle after 3 games without a win. More importantly, it puts them 6 points clear inside the finals places and gets them back into 5th position after their loss midweek to Sydney United 58. As for the Wanderers, they threatened all game but were unable to breach the goal of Caden Henderson. The former Western Sydney Wanderers Academy player Ruben Awaratifi with the goal on 82 minutes. An important goal against his former side. It means the Wanderers will sit inside the bottom 2 for another week. And with the Mariners picking up a point at St George City, it means that total safety is 4 points away, and the Mount Druitt Town Rangers in the Pro Roll playoff spot are 2 points away. Fantastic game on a Sunday afternoon here at Landon Stadium. I've been Will Constantinides. We'll see you back soon for more NPL action.